If I am going to continue to use this tome, it is only right to dedicate at least one page to my parents. My father, who gave me this tome in the first place, but there is little to say of him, as we speak very little to each other. Despite being his eldest son and heir to his estates, he has always shown me disdain. And my mother, bless her soul, she means the best for me, but her words offer vague love. I have never had the heart to tell her how much she breaks mine with her cold gaze, how little love there is beneath those cold eyes. I do not know what I have done to wrong them. I have done nothing but be a good son, a good man, but it is as though since the moment of my birth, I have been some sort of disappointment. Page break. I informed my father today that I have enlisted into the army as an officer. I had hoped this would cause some stir in him, that he would praise me or at least scorn me and tell me to stay, that the army is no place for a man like me. But alas, he shrugged and said at least I would do something with my life. I do not know what I have done to be spoken to this way, but it has only solidified my resolve to prove myself in the army. As many men have done in the past, I will prove that I am worthy of his land, worthy of the von Zarevich name, and worthy of Tatiana's love, and love it all, for it feels as though I have been showed none my entire life. Page break. I fought my first battle today, and I find it only fitting to retire now and empty my racing thoughts into the pages of this tome, and think of home, if only briefly. But that is not why I write now. I write so that my hands may move as quickly as my mind does, so I do not forget this sensation that I feel now, this dread. We marched to the fields of Nova Sante De Cargo, and in my first battle, I killed a man. It happened so quickly. I was pushed from the phalanx, and with spear I thrusted forward, and the spray of blood like sea salt on the air. I saw the face of the man I had pierced. He seemed confused, as confused as I imagine I would have been if my life were to end so swiftly, so unceremoniously. He was a young man, younger than even I, perhaps 15 years of age. I do not know what came over me. I felt hands pulling me back into formation. I did not have time to fully comprehend what I had done. And after the battle, which we had won, my comrades encouraged me. We drank to victory and to my kill. They were proud of me, but I did not feel proud of myself. Perhaps I should. I knew what I was in for, so why am I so surprised that I am here? I do not know, but my heart thinks of Tatiana, her face, her smile, her kiss. It pushes me on. The handwriting is a lot finer here, suggesting a significant amount of time has passed. It has been at least 4 years since I last wrote in this journal. Since the Battle of Nova Sante De Cargo, so I see. When I sent a letter back home that in 1 week's time I shall be made commander of an army, the royal army no less, I had hoped this would bring some pride to the von Zarevich name. But in all honesty, in the confines of this book I confess, the truth is that I had simply hoped that my father Barav would have been proud of me. Instead, I received the word of Sergei's birth. It happened 2 years ago, but I was not made aware, and I am left cold. On the coronation of my generalship, I think back to all the battles I have won, how I have led men to victory after victory, how I have killed, and how I have ordered death. So talented a general am I, It has emboldened our king to continuously launch wars against our neighbors, confident that I, his famed general, would lead them to victory after victory. And I have. Page break. Soldiers are poets, with war as their muse, writing horrible poems with bloody hands. I read them at home in arrogant wonder. Now it is hard to forget their authors when their quills have written all over my body. Their poems, the beauty in death, taught me to leave each field a canvas of corpses. It has been 10 years since I last picked up this tome. I left it at home when I went on my last campaign, a campaign that has taken me far longer than expected. I am a grown man now, a different man, victor of a dozen wars. Sersia has grown 4 times since I took command of her armies. It is now a regional superpower, built on my efforts. I receive letters day after day from men at home. They compliment my charisma, my genius. They say that I am the true power in Sersia. My family says, we are the hunt. But I say, I am Phalaris,